Our guest in this segment is Heather Hope-Hernandez with the Community Service Council. It's good to have you back again.
Thank you for having me.
We've missed you.
Yes, well.
For the benefit of the folks who might not know, what is the council?
Okay, the Community Service Council is a 78-year-old research and planning organization. We have started out as the research arm of the Tulsa Area United Way, and in the early 70s spun off to become our own nonprofit organization. We do research on demographic and social service trends and issues that are happening in our community. We also now have 6 core investment areas and 30 programs and initiatives across those. So not only do we do the research and planning and help other organizations come together to work together on issues, but we do direct service ourselves in programs anywhere from child and maternal health to housing and homelessness, incarceration reduction, and veterans programs as well.
So would it be safe to say you're open 24/7?
It would be safe to say we're open 24/7 because we also manage 211, which is the Social Service Connection Hub. It's essentially 911 for social service needs. And that is a 24-hour call center, as well as, of course, online and chat and text.
I want to go back to the 6 programs that you keep a close eye on. What are they?
Our 6 core investment areas. So that would be data and information, which is where 211 lives. It's also where the Census Information Center of Eastern Oklahoma is. Our education division, we have the Center for Community School Strategies and the Child Care Resource Center. We help child care centers provide the best care for children that they can. We do quality enhancement training with them, nutrition training. So remember I said 30 programs and initiatives. So in each of these divisions there are several. Housing and homelessness, the Community Service Council is the backbone organization for A Way Home for Tulsa, which is a collective impact of 25 different organizations across the city that work together to end homelessness in Tulsa. Our Veterans Division, the main program within that is supportive services for veteran families. It's a VA-funded grant that we manage. We help veterans and their families with all kinds of needs, getting access to their veterans benefits, with housing, education, job development, job readiness. How many am I? I'm on 5 now. So incarceration reduction, the Community Service Council manages the Tulsa Alternative Courts programs, drug court, mental health court, veteran treatment court.
Well, somebody in Oklahoma City, Lord knows who, is starting to pay attention to the incarceration rate in Oklahoma.
Yes.
You think it'll do any good?
We hope it will do some good.
I am forever astounded each and every time I hear the large number of children that come to school hungry every day.
Yeah.
For various reasons. Not their fault, but these children are hungry. They leave wherever they live, wherever they stay, hungry. So the only meal they're going to get is through assistance with the school system. Do you happen to know what percentage of Tulsa public school students are facing that right now?
Yeah, you promised not to put me on the spot like
Oh, I
that.
didn't mean to.
No, it's a very high percentage. I believe it's over 75% of children in Tulsa public schools
I have heard
do take advantage of that.
75 to 80%. Yeah. Why? Why are our children facing that? Is it a myriad of reasons?
Yeah, I would say it's a number of factors. I mean, as you know, Oklahoma is a low-wage state.
No kidding.
It takes someone must earn a minimum of $14.82 an hour in order to afford a 2-bedroom apartment, for instance. Minimum wage is $7.25, so they're working 80 hours a week. If they're working 80 hours a week to maintain their housing, they're not home feeding their children. So there's just one direct line there.
I sometimes get the feeling, and I was thinking about this just the other night. In fact, it's ironic that you're here today. My granddaughters are in their final years of high school. I watch them work hard. They have good grades. And I have step-grandchildren who are doing the same thing. And both sets of parents work very hard to support them in school, work very hard at their jobs to ensure that they have what they need. And my heart aches when I think of the children who don't have that support.
Right.
And there's no way to combat that except if we don't roll up our sleeves and change the political landscape in some manner. Now, I know I'm not trying to draw you into a political discussion, don't misunderstand me, but when I hear people say, oh, we can't change that tax structure because the oil companies will get upset and they'll leave, they ain't going anywhere. They're going to go where the oil is, and the oil's here. And all of that, you talk about a trickle-down effect, that has an effect all the way down.
Right.
I didn't mean to get off on a rant, but, and one other thing, sometimes at night, I'll go out with my camera and shoot in the downtown area. And I've seen things down there that I can't, what in the heck's going on? 11, 12 o'clock at night, my wife will be right there with me. She's seen it. Where we see children huddled in doorways. We see women, you know, in cardboard boxes. And it's almost as though there's an entire subculture that exists out there. There's you and me, there's that subculture, there's another one that knows only prison. So there are a lot of battles to be fought.
And there are a lot of battles, no doubt, and there are root causes to these problems. When we were out here, I think in the spring, we talked to you about the first annual Homelessness in Tulsa report that we put out, and we found that through Tulsa Public Schools, they know that they have approximately 2,000 to 3,000 children who are couch surfing. They don't have homes to live in. Those children, when they graduate high school and they don't have their friend's couch to live on anymore, where are they going to go? They may end up on the streets, homeless, in downtown Tulsa. So how do we solve it? There are, I don't have the solutions to it. We're all looking at things that we can do, but we have to go back to the root causes. We talked about Oklahoma being a low-income state.
That has to change.
That has to change. You have to pay people a sustainable wage.
I've got maybe 25 seconds.
Okay.
Thank you for coming first. Thank you for the good deeds you're doing and backing. And keep us posted and come back and talk to me again, will you?
Would love to.
Going to count on that. That's all the time we have for this edition of Perspectives. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.